Caesar from Black Ink Crew finally spoke about the situation with the dogs and the beating that allegedly ensued, and the fact that he was fired from VH1 over the altercation with a dog fighting, not like Michael Vick, but like fighting a dog, like Star Wars, you know, like as if you got into a fight with Chewbacca, allegedly. But anyways, I'm going to tell you guys what he said in the video that they posted, but I can't post it here for copyright reasons. Then I'm going to read to you the article. Then that way we're going to discuss it in the comment section. But first, please click the thumbs up button. By clicking thumbs up, you help to stimulate and trigger the algorithm. More people see the video, so let's help trigger and stimulate the algorithm. What also does that is leaving a comment, so make sure you leave a comment below. Do you want to see Caesar back on Black Ink? If you want to see him back on the show, say bring him back. If you're glad that Caesar was fired, say you're fired in the comment section, because I know a lot of you are dog lovers. But you're not going to believe why he said it happened. And no, he wasn't hungry and needed a Snickers or a Slim Jim. Oh, by the way, if you want to subscribe and choose all notifications, you get to see the other videos. You get to see Puma's reaction, Duchess's reaction. Let me see who else. Cheyenne, Caesar's daughter, and who else? Donna. There's some other people. Masika, Kalisha, Milan, Christopher. I have a lot of videos to post. Some of them I posted already, and I have more coming. So make sure you subscribe, choose all notifications. First of all, he said, you know, the footage that we saw, which Gossip of the City T reposted, he said that he knows that it looks, quote, crazy. No, it looks terrible, Caesar. He said he knows that the footage looks crazy. However, it's a moment in time he wishes he could take back. Let me stop right there before I continue. Caesar, you need somebody to write the script for you. That's what PR or public relations people are for, to help you with stuff like this, because right now you're making it worse because you don't truly sound remorseful. Anyway, he goes on to say, he said he came home, right? His dogs were attacking each other, so the dogs were in a fight, a dog fight. He claims that the dogs are going for each other's necks, basically, in his words, quote, trying to kill each other. No, I'm not making this up. That's what he said. So he claims that he separated the dogs, you know, so then that way they would stop fighting. He wanted to de-escalate the situation. But what ended up happening was one of the dogs tried to attack him. At this point, when he said this, his voice went down so low that you could barely understand what he said, okay? So I don't know if that's because the stress and him being depressed about the situation and everything, he just got fired from his job, or is it that he's lying? Because for some reason, his voice changed a lot when he said that part. He was like, one of the dogs attacked me. And his voice got a little bit too low for my taste. But anyway, he goes on to say, in my opinion, he's making himself out to be a victim, having a, quote, Karen moment. Shout out to Karen Caesar, okay? Because what he said was that he was scared in the moment when all of this is going on, okay? So Caesar is allegedly, possibly, maybe the victim in all of this. We went from The Ring, remember that scary movie, The Ring, to The Ring camera. He said that he was trying to back the dog down. He was trying to scare him. He was not trying to abuse the dog. Caesar, really? He said, all I was trying to do was get him back in his cage. So you hit the dog with a chair, allegedly. So you beat the dog into the grass by trying to get it back in his cage. Like, you know, if I hit you, I'm going to hit you so hard in the ground, that you're going to go through the ground, underneath the ground, and then poof, pop up in the cage. Like, how are you gonna hit like a whack-a-mole? Like, you hit it in one area and it goes down into underground and it pops up like a Ninja Turtle popping out the sewer out of manhole. So Caesar, that doesn't make any sense, brother. Now I know, see, listen, I think the man got evil in one lip and deception in the other. But let's go ahead and get back to the story. He goes on to say, he says he's not cruel to animals and it was just a mistake. That was it, okay? And for the record, these are both his dogs. He said that he gave one of the dogs to his friend Chris. He has the other one, but yes, they were not taken away from him, okay? The dogs were not taken, which is really interesting to me. Because listen, okay, I don't mean to bring race into this. We all know how white folks love dogs, okay? Man's best friend and all that. White man's best friend, because Negroes didn't come up with that. But for some reason, they didn't take the dogs away from him. I wonder whether or not law enforcement has, you know, been alerted. I assume they have been, especially with Detective Donna on the case. And I think that Caesar is going to get into legal trouble for this. I don't know if he's going to get sued by the dog, and the dog is going to have like a representative, either a dog or a human lawyer or attorney or whatever. And I wouldn't be surprised if Caesar gets arrested. Actually, I'd be surprised if he doesn't. But anyways, he goes on to say, he said that he got the dog in disciplinary school, and it sounds like this was after the fight. He's also in disciplinary school, so then that way he can cover his, that way he'll know how to deal with situations like this, I guess, going forward. I almost said cover his behind. I should have said cover his lips, because them lips look like a behind, and they're definitely full of. Okay, so he goes on to say, wait, after I just listened to it again, it sounds like he's saying that the dog was in dog school. He was there, and he learned how to deal with situations like this before this happened. Because, I mean, if it just happened yesterday, for example, on June 23rd of 2022, how did you go to dog school and learn how to be the dog catcher? I mean, the dog wrangler. I mean, you know, the dog whisperer or whatever, allegedly, that fast. But I guess this was before the dogs got into the dog fight. And I'm just sitting back like, wait a second. If Snoop versus Anubis happened, you know, yesterday, how could you learn that fast? And that makes more sense that he learned how to deal with dogs beforehand. And if that's the case, then what made you think that you should go WWE and pick up a chair and scream Stone Cold Steve Austin jumps from the top rope and hit the dog in the head allegedly with a chair? I mean, you out there, I mean, you had according to the Boondocks, a ninja moment, because you up there fighting with chairs and shit like you in the project, Caesar. Like, I don't understand you, brother. Like, you up there fighting with dogs on ring cams with chairs, but yet you were taught how to deal with dogs. I know they didn't teach you that there, unless Hulk Hogan and John Cena were the instructors, allegedly. Because where else would you learn how to fight a dog with a chair? But I need you all jokes aside, to listen very closely to this. This is how we went from the ring to the ring camera. He said that he does not know how the footage got leaked, but listen to me closely. At first, the rumor, which was false information, was that the ring camera footage came from a neighbor's ring camera. And you might be asking, why is the neighbor's ring camera looking all into his yard like that? Isn't that like a violation of privacy or something? Invasion of privacy, potentially? Well, it actually allegedly came from his own ring camera. Yes, his own ring camera allegedly did him in, and that's how he got fired on his day off, allegedly. Can y'all believe this crap? His own ring camera. So therefore, how the heck did Gossip of the City T, that blog, end up getting the video footage? How did we end up seeing this if it came from his own camera? That's why the title of this article, and I meant to say it at the beginning, but I forgot, which is posted today, Friday, June 24th Friday, June 24th of 2022. I'm not editing that out. The TMZ article is titled Black Ink Crew. Caesar claims dog abuse video was, quote, set up. I'm being portrayed poorly. So set up. Now, I don't know how you set yourself. Yeah, the camera was set up. All right. Anyways, so he goes on to say, this narcissist, once again, puts himself into the victim position by saying that basically, yeah, with his arms all crossed and his lips poked out, you know, let me stop, he can't help his lips being poked out. That's like me saying that Jennifer Lopez's booty cheeks is poking out. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is, you know. Some people's proportions defy gravity. Yes, it says Caesar has gravity-defying lips. Anyways, this fool is making himself out to be this victim, this ultimate victim. He's like, yeah, you know, I feel like I'm being set up out here and everything, you know. I don't even know how the footage leaked from my camera. And Caesar, he looked like he wanted to jump out of his skin talking about the way I'm being portrayed. It's like, Caesar, have you ever seen the way that you portrayed yourself on your TV show, sir? Excuse me, your former TV show. Did you ever see the way that you portrayed yourself when you hit Puma, when you push him onto the coffee table or whatever for dropping that saucy wang on the floor, or when homeboy got jumped in New Orleans by you and Ted? Well, really, you were getting your ass whooped, it looked like, and then Ted saved your lives, saved your lips, allegedly. You know, Ted had to help you. Big back Ted came in there and had to help her brother out, because boy, his homeboy was giving it to you. He was giving you, as they say, a good old country ass whooping. Caesar went down south, and that country boy poured some gumbo in his nostrils, allegedly, possibly, maybe. But yeah, see, remember when you were depicted in a very negative way during that fight? Or remember when, who else did he get into it with? Oh, Alex, Donna's boyfriend. Remember when you messed up his back, allegedly? Remember when y'all jumped on him? You were like, yeah, I can't fight you, Donna, but I can whoop your man's ass. Remember all the people that you fired, person after person after person? You didn't care about their livelihood, how they were going to survive, how they were going to feed their kids, or shit. You didn't care. Remember the situation with you? Let me stop, because we don't really know for sure what happened with the daughter situation. But all the other shit was on camera. And if you have the nasty track record that you have, sir, it's very easy to believe Cheyenne because of the simple fact that we've seen you act like an ass so many damn times. It's like, how you gonna act like an ass that many times and they get mad we say you full of shit? Anyway, he goes on to say, this ninja, I keep pausing it and then coming back and recording a little more. This ninja said, and I quote, "That's not my character. Caesar, you ain't got no character. Your character is over there in the bin with Tommy's job. You know, Tommy from Martin. You ain't got no character." I mean, how dare it? Listen. Anyways, we're towards the end of the video. I'm going to read this little bit of the article to you because it's short. It's a little article. Okay, but we're going to finish up the video. He has 55 more seconds. I'm going to tell you what he said. Oh, my chapstick. This he said that he was in the shop, and this is how he found out. He's in the shop, and he found out on social media, like us. Wow. I know that. Oh, I know he wanted to. I know he felt like it was just unbelievable. I know it felt like an episode of the Twilight Zone. I wish that was on camera, or I hope that they had the cameras there. But if not, they'll probably reenact it because you know he's gonna be there for the rest of the season, right there. Listen, just because he's fired, that doesn't mean he's not gonna be there when the show comes back. He will be there, but then after that, he's gone. He said that he started getting wild death threats over the situation. Really, Caesar? I'm surprised. In a country like America, where people love dogs, people sleep with dogs, they kiss them on the mouth, and they do other things to dogs, which I can't talk about here. Shout out to the Claremont twins, allegedly. Y'all thought I forgot about that? Anyway, I love the Claremont twins. Those are my little babies. But do y'all remember what? Anyway. Wow, he said he had to turn off his comments, and he said he fears for his safety. Let me go ahead and read this little article to you guys. It's an exclusive to TMZ, so shout out to TMZ. Black Ink Crew Caesar claims dog abuse video was a quote setup. I'm being portrayed poorly. Black Ink Crew star Caesar Emanuel wants to set the record straight about the viral video of him abusing his dog, and he's claiming someone set him up. Caesar went out in New York City Thursday night. Hours after TMZ broke the story, VH1 fired him over the horrible video of him at home hitting one of his pets with a metal folding chair. He claims the video isn't what it seems, and he was simply breaking up a fight between his dogs until one of them went for him. He does say he wishes he could take it back, but adds in the moment, he felt like he had to back down his dogs any way he could and was afraid of what could happen next. As for the video, Caesar says the clip came from his home security camera and he thinks someone had it out for him since the video was leaked online. Pause the commentary. Who do you think put the video out there? Do you think that Donna hacked into the Rain Cam? Do you think it was one of the employees allegedly that sent it to the blogs? Do you think that VH1 has access to his scams? Do you think Duchess is to blame? Do you blame Duchess? Of course, none of that is an excuse for abusing an animal. Caesar also claims both dogs are fine now, but says he had to give one away and get the other into some serious obedience training. As we first reported, so serious obedience. Okay, I'm confused. So was the obedience training after or before the fight? Yeah, it sounds like it was after. So did you do that to like basically make yourself look like you were doing something? You know, about the situation? Why not put yourself into anger management? But anyways, as we first reported, VH1 kicked him off the hit series with a spokesperson telling us, quote, "Oh, okay. So they talked to TMZ and said that we have made the decision to cut ties with Caesar Emanuel from Black Ink Crew New York." That's the end of the article, or should I say farticle, because it's full of shit down to the last particle. And the reason why it's full of shit is because Caesar, sir, someone should tie your lips into a knot. You were dead wrong. Now, I know that Black Stink, the soap opera without the soap, is a, you know, the show is what it is. Ever since my little baby Melody Mitchell left, the show, I'll be right back. I'm going to go see what my baby had to say on social media. I'm going to see if Young Bae posted anything or if Melody posted anything. I'll be right back. I just realized that. Nope. They didn't say shit about it. I'm not surprised, though. But anyways, what do you guys think about Mr. Thunderlips? You think Caesar's full of crap or not? I think he needs to take a chapstick break, personally. Caesar, your lips look like they had a seizure. You know, I recommend a 12 gauge full of chapstick, and you know, I'm just being stupid, okay? I'm totally just joking, okay, guys? I'm just a whack-filled comedian that makes YouTube videos, okay? But seriously, what do you guys think? I think that he needs to get some chapstick and a paint roller. And okay, I'm just kidding, guys. But seriously, what do you guys think about Caesar allegedly beating the crap out of dog? You think he's out here fighting dogs like Pops in the movie Friday? Remember when the dog bit him on the behind? Remember John Witherspoon's character in Friday? He played Ice Cube's father. Remember the dog bit him on his butt and he had to lay there on his stomach and had Craig go get him the ice and the water? Anyways, what do you guys think about Caesar and this dog situation? Do you think he's really out there fighting with dogs and winning and then losing his job? Or do you think that this is all one big misunderstanding and he's really the hero in the situation and he's actually the real victim because he was just breaking up the dogs fighting and whatnot? What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comment section. If you think that Caesar was the victim, say victim in the comment section. That's a secret password to let me know you made it to the end. If you think that Caesar was the one who was harming the dogs and that he's full of crap, say Victor, because it looks like he at least won the fight with the dog. Please let me know what you guys' opinions are below. Click the, I think I'm going to make a playlist with videos about this topic because there's so many of them that I'm going to be posting. This is just the beginning, guys, it looks like. So I'm going to make a playlist, and I'm going to post that playlist in the comment section and the description box. And as new videos get posted, you might want to subscribe to that playlist. And if you do subscribe to it, make sure you leave a comment below saying, I subscribe to the playlist. If you did, which I know nobody's going to do that. But anyways, I gotta go, y'all.